Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. And welcome to another episode of 30 Inks 30 Days. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today, before I start, we're going to share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. Twitter, Blogger, LinkedIn, Facebook. Okay. Alright, today we are looking at kind of a murky green ink with some super red shimmer. Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. Thanks go out to Gary and Kathy Scott for providing the sample for this review. Today's pen will be using the Noodler's Conrad with an Ultraflex nib. Now, the first thing that I gotta tell you, I'm already frustrated with this ink because I had like this much to begin with. And then I went down to like this much because I had to wash it out of a pen. And now I have this little bit left. So, if you're thinking thoughts about getting this ink, just start with a Noodler's Conrad or a very wide wet pen because it will clog your feed. It has lots of particles in it. If you shake up your samples, like you're supposed to, you're gonna get a lot of shimmer, and it's going to clog your pen. So the best advice that I can give you is to give it one little shake and then fill your pen, because you don't want too much shimmer in there, because otherwise it's going to clog your feed. Alright, here is our ink swatch, and water resistance test shows that I might not want to use this on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. Although it does have a little bit of a little bit of permanence, but not enough for me to want to put it on an envelope. It does have lots of shimmer, which is real pretty to look at when you can see it. Can't really see it unless you're like looking at it, or looking for it rather. And here is our toilet paper chromatography, and I see like a rainbow of colors going on here. There's this red, and then like a pinky layer, and then like a murky green with some yellow, and then like a lighter green around the outside. That's really cool. Like, rainbow-tastic. Alright. Let's do some paper review, shall we? This is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. I had lots of trouble getting the pen to cooperate, so we're going to see a couple of instances where we may have to do it again. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is where I had a hard time. This is super lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. No feathering, normal ghosting. Alright. This is Moleskine 70 GSM. No feathering, a little bit of feathering, and bled right through the page. I have not used fountain pen ink on that paper. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. 52 GSM Tomoe River. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. All of these have shimmer, by the way. This is the journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Yeah. This is the Nanami 7 Seas 68. No. This is... the hell is this? Maruman Namasani 80 GSM dot grid. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Oxford Optic paper. No feathering, little tiny hints of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. No feathering, barely any ghosting. Lamy Booklet 90 GSM. No feathering, barely any ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Unison composition book from Target.com. No feathering, barely any ghosting. Up and Up wide rolled notebook paper from Target.com. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. No feathering, one little tiny hint of ghosting. Nanami 7 Seas 68 GSM Tomoe River. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Buffet handmade paper from Italy. It looks like it's feathering a little bit, but no bleeding, no ghosting. CVS Caliber notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Mead wide rolled notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. I would not use fountain pen ink on that paper. Mead 5-star notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. I would not use fountain pen ink on that paper. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. A little bit of spread, and a little bit of ghosting. Akabe cross-section pad. No feathering, but little tiny hints of ghosting. JNB copper plate graph pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. No feathering, little bit of ghosting. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM. Little bit of feathering. And a little bit of ghosting. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. This is kind of a weird ink. It leans into the green, it leans into the brown. So I want to measure it next to some greens and maybe even some browns. I'm just gonna kind of skip through some of these. All right. No. This is Sailor Rikyu Cha. Enderlim Kingfisher Green, Graf von Faber-Castell Olive Green, Diamond Salamander. Those are really all of the greens that I have that look like this. Let me look at some brown inks, because even though this is primarily a green ink, it may look kind of like some brown inks. Monteverdi Pumpkin Cake. No, not really. Noodlers, Whaleman's Sepia, Roar and Klinger Sepia. You can kind of see Platinum Sepia Black. These are almost identical. And Noodler's Rome Burning. Well, what did you guys think of today's ink? Are you guys looking for a brownishy green ink? With some gold, it's definitely red shimmer. You can definitely see that there is red shimmer. It's not silver or gold. It's definitely red. So, let me know what you guys think about this ink. Have you guys used this ink before? Let me know in the comment section below. That is all for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you, and I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Oh, good.